Why is the girl wearing a mask? She is wearing the mask to escape from polluted air caused by the industry in her neighborhood. Although industries contribute towards development of a nation, they also cause significant degradation to the environment. The increase in pollution of land, water, air, noise due to industries and resulting degradation of environment cannot be overlooked. Industries mainly cause 4 types of pollution: air, water, land, and soil pollution. Do you know the reason for increased chronic respiratory diseases? Increasing undesirable substances in the air we breathe resulted into increase in such diseases. Air pollution is caused by the presence of high proportion of undesirable gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and carbon monoxide. Airborne particulate materials contain both solid and liquid particles like dust, sprays, mist, and smoke. Smoke is emitted by chemical and paper factories, brick kilns, refineries and smelting, plants and burning of fossil fuels in big and small factories that ignore pollution norms. Do you know about the worst disaster occurred in Bhopal in 1984? Toxic methyl isocyanate gas released from Union Carbide India Limited's UCIL pesticide plant in Bhopal killed about 15,000 people and injuring at least 5 lakh others. Millions were left sick and the affected passed on the harmful effects of the gas to the next generations. Toxic gas leaks can be very hazardous with long-term effects. Air pollution adversely affects human health, animals, plants, buildings, and the atmosphere as a whole. What do you observe in the picture? Water pollution is caused by organic and inorganic industrial waste and effluent discharged into rivers. Some of the industries that pollutes water are paper and pulp industries, chemical industries, textile industries and dyeing, petroleum refineries, tanneries and electroplating industries. Fly ash, phosphogypsum and iron and steel slags are the major solid wastes that pollute water. Sometimes, hot water from factories and thermal plants is drained into rivers and ponds before cooling. This is known as thermal pollution. Can you recall the effect of thermal pollution on aquatic life? A sudden changes in temperature would be dangerous and affect breeding process of aquatic life. For example, the eggs and larvae of animals in water are susceptible to temperature change. Water pollution is one of the greatest problems which can easily cause harmful effect to the entire ecosystem. How did these crops get affected? Dumping of wastes, especially glass, harmful chemicals, industrial effluents, packaging, salts and garbage renders the soil useless. Soil and water pollution are closely related. Rainwater percolates to the soil carrying the pollutants to the ground and groundwater also gets contaminated. Waste from nuclear power plants, nuclear and weapon production facilities cause cancers, birth defects and miscarriages. How do you feel when you hear the noise of drilling something? You must be irritated experiencing loud noise from elsewhere. Industrial construction activity, machinery, factory equipment, generators, saws, and pneumatic and electric drills make a lot of noise. Noise pollution not only results in irritation and anger, it can also cause hearing impairment, increased heart rate and blood pressure, among other physiological effects. Unwanted sound is an irritant and a source of stress. Noise can have a detrimental effect on animals, increasing the risk of death by changing the delicate balance in predator or prey detection and avoidance. Noise interferes the use of sounds in communication, especially in relation to reproduction and in navigation. Do you know that every liter of wastewater discharged by our industry pollutes 8 times the quantity of fresh water? It is such a serious matter. How can the industrial pollution of fresh water be reduced? Industrial pollution of fresh water can be reduced by minimizing used water for processing by reusing and recycling it in 2 or more successive stages, harvesting of rainwater to meet water requirements, treating hot water and effluents before releasing them in rivers and ponds. Overdrawing of groundwater reserves by industry where there is a threat to groundwater resources also needs to be regulated legally. Particulate matter in the air can be reduced by fitting smokestacks to factories with electrostatic precipitators, fabric filters, scrubbers, and inertial separators. Smoke can be reduced by using oil or gas instead of coal in factories. Machinery and equipment can be used and generators should be fitted with silencers. Almost all machinery can be redesigned to increase energy efficiency and reduce noise. Noise-absorbing material may be used apart from personal use of earplugs and earphones. NTPC, a major power providing corporation in India, has ISO certification for Environment Management System 14001. The corporation has a proactive approach for preserving the natural environment and resources like water, oil and gas and fuels in places where it is setting up power plants. The approaches adopted by NTPC are optimum utilization of equipment, adopting latest techniques and upgrading existing equipment, minimizing waste generation by maximizing ash utilization, providing green belts for nurturing ecological balance and addressing the question of special purpose vehicles for afforestation, reducing environmental pollution through ash pond management, ash water recycling system, and liquid waste management, ecological monitoring, reviews, and online database management for all its power stations.